Hi guys, it's me, yes, it's Lily, and I'm going to take you on a journey with me for Talk Crypto to Me, because we all have so many questions about crypto. Like, what even is it? And how do you start investing? I'm going to do the hard part for you, because I'm going to speak to some crazy people to get some amazing advice. I mean, these guys are seriously killing it. Today, I am with Carl. Yes, it's Carl to the moon. We are going to be speaking all things about mindset of crypto. I mean, who knew that was so important in crypto? Where do you vision yourself? I mean, I didn't realize I was going to be here. And I mean, 4 years ago, Carl, you're in a supermarket, so we need to learn from you.
Yes.
So we're going to start with, how did your journey begin? Because it's a crazy story.
Yes, so my story started like 4 years ago when I decided that I wanted to become very successful and very wealthy and very happy and free. Because back then I was working in a supermarket in Sweden, just like a normal Walmart or Spinneys. And I decided with my mindset, I am going to be successful. And I actually started to visualize my dream life.
Okay.
And I even started to act as if I was already successful.
So you're in the supermarket, you're packing away the carrots, and then you're dreaming about this life.
Yes.
With yachts and cars and
exactly.
everything. Okay.
So I was visualizing very clearly myself flying private jets, sitting on yachts, driving fancy cars. That was when I was working in the supermarket, and people called me crazy, like, Carl, like, why are you dreaming about these things? But I was very, very convinced that I was going to achieve these things through the law of attraction, if you heard about it.
Okay, yeah, I did see this in your Insta bio. So you're imagining all these things, and that's really what you can bring into your life?
Exactly. So the law of attraction is essentially, it's a law of nature saying that whatever you put in your energy, you will attract. Okay. So you can change your physical world by changing your inner energy. So whatever you put inside of you, you will attract more. So if you put rich and happy and successful thoughts in your mind and in your body, in your energy, in your soul, so to speak, then you will attract more of that. So you can reprogram your mind and energy to materialize things in your world, and that's the law of attraction. And so I was working in a supermarket, and I was literally, visualizing jets and yachts. And now, today, 3-4 years later,
you're living the life.
Yes.
All through crypto.
Yes.
All through crypto.
It happened with crypto. So crypto is my life. I'm definitely 100% crypto. I don't have any normal, boring fiat money. I'm only crypto, and I have multiple crypto companies, and I made hundreds of investments in crypto. And
so we're going back to 2018. You're starting out on this journey. How did it all begin?
So I started with a YouTube channel called The Moon.
Flying to the moon.
Yes. So that was my kind of the start of my career. But then I quickly progressed into more entrepreneurial stuff, where everything from investing. I've invested in 360 crypto startups.
And when you say startups, is this coins? Is this platforms?
It's usually token sales, so pre-sales, and of course it's very lucrative, because if I put in, for example, Star Atlas is one example. I put in $15,000, and it quickly became worth $4 million, and I already took out like $1 million out of that. So that's big profits very fast. And then I invested in hundreds of these.
Okay. And so how did you start out? So we're going to the basics here. How did you get on this journey? Like, where did you research? What did you learn?
YouTube, actually. Okay. I used a lot of YouTube videos to learn. I think online it's amazing because you find so much free content. You don't have to go to any schools or anything. Everything is online. And actually, when it comes to crypto, there are no schools out there. Like, you have to go to YouTube, Twitter, Reddit. That's where you find the information. So it's so funny with like these old dudes in like the normal financial system. They think that they can go to the newspapers to learn about crypto, but no. Like, you have to go to Reddit and Twitter, like these small obscure communities. That's where you get the real information.
And it's a digital asset, so it makes sense that you've got to learn everything digitally.
That's
as well.
how it is today.
And how would you advise that people start out? Like, what's your best advice you've had?
When it comes to like crypto in general?
So people are nervous, they don't know what to do. Like, what would you say to them?
I would just say start with buying Bitcoin. I think that's
Okay.
like the first number one tip. Like I try to, like if someone comes to me and say they want to go into crypto, they want to do something in crypto, I always ask them like, okay, do you have Bitcoin?
Yeah.
And if they say no, then that's the first step. I can't tell you what to do until you actually have some Bitcoin, because when you actually buy Bitcoin and you start using Bitcoin for the first time, you send the Bitcoin to someone, you send it back, that's when you realize what crypto is. You understand that, wow, this is digital money. The first actual digital asset we've ever seen before in human history. So
buy Bitcoin first.
because when you buy Bitcoin, that's when you realize what it is. That's when you kind of the light bulb will click.
Yeah.
And then from there on, you will have a much easier time to understand everything else.
So you're seeing how you can use it. And when you say how you use Bitcoin, how do you use Bitcoin?
Well, I buy it and I hold it.
Okay.
Usually, and sometimes I pay for things.
So you say buy and hold. That's
Yeah.
a good advice for you.
Yes.
Just to let it go to the moon.
Yes.
So you get all these things you visualize. Okay, and then how about other coins? So like, how can people get in the journey with them?
Well, there are thousands and thousands of altcoins, and I usually don't recommend altcoins because they go up, they go down, some of them go to
Altcoins
zero.
means alternative coins, right?
Yeah,
So that's
exactly.
everything other than Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm just asking these questions because if I don't know,
Yeah,
these guys
yeah,
don't know. So
exactly.
we're trying to keep it simple.
Yeah, so
Okay.
but I try to stick to only Bitcoin when it comes to like recommendations, because when I invest in altcoins, I just kind of blindly go into everything, because in a bull market that works, and bull market means everything is going up.
Being market, yeah.
Um,
Do you research into them? Like what sort of background do you do into them?
so for me, it's a little bit different because I have a team
Yeah.
that is doing all the research for me and all my investments. I have a wealth manager managing my wealth.
Yeah.
So, for me, it's a little bit different because I've reached the level now where I have a... I think
you
I
have
have
people that can do
Yeah.
these things. You have the yachts, you have the cars.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I think I have like 130 employees now, probably.
Jesus!
Yeah.
In 4 years, that's
Yeah.
great. All with the power of crypto. That is
Yes.
absolutely mental. But for
Exactly.
the normal people, they've
normal
got to do
people.
research themselves.
Yes.
Where do you go to do this research? So you say YouTube. Is that where you'd go?
I guess so, yeah. But also many people talk a lot. Like you see many YouTubers, they're saying like, oh, you should buy Solana because Solana is amazing, blah, blah, blah. But when you listen to what they're saying, they don't really know what Solana even is. They're just saying it because they bought Solana and now they want to make everyone else buy it.
Yeah, okay.
It's like usually people talk without actually knowing what they're saying. That's why I tend to not talk about things I don't understand, because people, first of all, will either understand that I don't understand,
Yeah.
or they will actually buy based on me not understanding, and then I'm not truthful, and it's not a good decision for them to buy then. So if I don't know, I will just admit that I don't know. So I try to stay away from talking about altcoins.
Okay. So you say start off with Bitcoin, build your confidence,
Yeah.
understand more about it.
Yeah.
And who's sort of giving you the best advice when it comes to crypto? Like, who do you go to if you need some advice? Friends or?
I don't know. I don't.
Do you have group chats? Like, how do you get some
Not
advice?
really.
No.
Honestly, I try to just stick to what I pay attention more to myself than anyone else.
Okay. You sit there and do you watch the markets? Do you watch things going out? So you'll just watch what's
Somehow,
going on?
but nowadays I'm not so focused on like finding new opportunities in altcoins or crypto. I'm more focused on building my own companies. I have
course.
multiple crypto companies, and I also do investments, of course, but through my research team, my wealth management team.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like an automated process now. I just focus on building my companies and my empire through the Moon Group. It's a group of companies, and I'm the founder and the owner of that.
And you'd be holding a lot of coins right now. Do you move out? Do you push them and then move out of them, or do you mainly just hold the majority of what you do?
My Bitcoin I hold only.
Okay.
I only hold, but all my other investments I take profits very fast. So. For example, Star Atlas is a crypto game. I invested $15,000, became worth like $4 million very fast. I took out $1 million very fast as well, which means that I'm well in profits, like almost Yeah, a lot in the.
Yeah, you're like, well,
Yeah.
too much to talk about.
And then I still have some tokens that I'm still holding for the future. And then other like Soul Razor is another one I invested in, made a few million on that, and I took out more than I put in.
Yeah.
And so that's what I do. I take out more than I put in, and then I let the rest ride sometimes, or I take more profits over time.
Okay.
But this is not really like for the average noob, because getting to invest into these projects is very hard, because you need connections, you need people to want you to invest, because it's very hard. So
yeah, for people starting out, they're just thinking about this. So they've got to find a platform as well. So that's their first point of call, to find where to invest, right? Okay, and then they've got their set amount of money, and then just invest it in Bitcoin, look at the markets, and then just do your research.
Buy Bitcoin, and try to enjoy crypto. Like, if you don't like crypto, if you don't enjoy and feel the passion for it, then I don't think that anyone will be successful with it. You have to really enjoy it. You have to be interested in it. Without being interested, then I think it's not going to work. Then it's more like a casino.
You've got to find a passion for what you're doing and actually enjoy it. And
I love what I do. Like, I think about crypto my whole day, every day, like all day. So that's why I'm making money from crypto. Okay,
amazing. So you feel like you've built this empire, and this has all just come from crypto. So what advice would you wish you would have given yourself a few years ago before starting this journey? Enjoy it?
I would have told me to think even bigger.
Think bigger, okay.
Yeah.
So you had these ideas in your head, but you could have pushed them even more and made them bigger.
I could have pushed much more, because in the beginning, my first goal was to make $5,000 a month, which at that time seemed like a big number, because I was making $1,500 a month. But right now, I think $5,000 is like laughable. I should have immediately thought about something bigger, because I know that anything is possible. But as soon as I reached $5,000 a month, I immediately had higher goals, like I think $20,000 or $30,000. And as soon as I reached that, I think that's when my kind of light bulb really flicked off, and I was like, wow, like anything is really possible. I can do anything I want. And that's when I started to really visualize an extreme amount of wealth, to the point where people will just think I'm completely ridiculous. But that's when you unlock your mind. You have to unlock your mind to the fact that everything is possible. You have to believe in yourself and understand that whatever you put in your energy, you will attract. So I know that everything that I'm visualizing right now will take place. So I have crazy dreams and crazy goals, crazy visualizations.
We all want, to push ourselves as much as possible.
So set high goals and
what are some of these? Can you tell us any of these? What's something you really want to achieve in the next year? I mean, you've done this in 4 years, so a year's not
I mean, just look at what I've done now in the past 3-4 years. The next 3-4 years will be absolutely incredible, because I know that what I've done now is just the first part. The next part is going to be even crazier. I want to do a lot of charity work, so that's what I'm doing this year. I'm sponsoring a Formula 2 car.
I saw that,
and this Formula 2 car is, of course, it's my car with my logos, even my face on it.
Oh, that's
I put
awesome.
My face on
that's
the
so
front.
cool. Okay, you definitely didn't imagine that one.
This one was a spontaneous move.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay.
But also put a QR code on the front for charity. So we're raising then money for charity. So I made a QR code with a Bitcoin address, so people can scan it, and then they can send Bitcoin.
Oh, okay. So you can donate Bitcoin.
Exactly. And all of this Bitcoin goes to children with disabilities. Different charities for children with disabilities, and it's trackable and provable by the blockchain, so everyone can see that every single Satoshi, every single Bitcoin goes directly to charity.
That's really nice.
And I take all the admin costs and everything, so I want to make sure that everyone knows that every single Bitcoin that goes directly to the children.
Oh, that's really awesome. It's great if you can give back while you're doing it. And talking about cars, so you also bought a car using Ethereum, okay.
Yes.
How did that work? Please explain.
Well, in Dubai it's easy. You can buy anything with crypto here.
Okay.
I bought my watch with crypto.
Okay.
I bought all my cars with Ethereum here in
so you just go to the dealership and you're like, let me buy in crypto.
That's it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I even have videos about it. So if you go to my new YouTube channel,
there's a plug there.
Carl Runefelt.
Yeah.
My name. Then you will see when I bought my Bugatti Veyron, for example, where I actually my team sent the Ethereum to buy it.
Okay.
And then also have a video when I bought my Porsche GT3 RS. Same there, bought with Ethereum. And I don't think I uploaded my Maybach video yet, or maybe I did, but yeah. I bought my Maybach also with the Ethereum.
So you just go to the dealerships, you're like, this is what's in my wallet, can I pay using... So it's the same as using any other currency, right? So
yeah,
if I went...
just send... Actually, it's much easier because you don't have to wait for any bank to approve. You don't have to wait like a bank day, or you don't have... You know, it's simple. It's like paying in cash almost. You go there, you send the money, boom, you go out and you have your car, you have your watch, whatever. So simple. I hate banks.
Okay.
Banks
so
are horrible.
All the money that you have in your wallet, and you've just been gaining this over the years, reinvesting, putting money into different sources.
Easy.
And how do you avoid scammers? That's another thing that I've got on my mind.
Yeah, I know. Scams are everywhere. Unfortunately, crypto is like 90% really bad stuff. So you have to stay away somehow. And I think you just learn the hard way. I've been scammed multiple times in crypto. So, but I never get scammed twice in the same way. So you learn from your mistakes. And
so by a scam, it would be like a coin that's not really good and not
could
really...
be that.
Okay.
Could be that. Could be, for example, I tried to buy a Twitter handle a couple of years ago. I sent the funds and I never got access to the account. So that's $7,000 gone. I sent money to the wrong address. I sent money to the wrong website because it was a scam website. You know, I did all of these stupid
so there's a lot of
mistakes.
like you're making mistakes, but you've just got to keep on seeing the bigger picture, visualizing.
So if you're new to crypto, the number one tip is never ever send money to someone online without knowing who it is.
Okay. Why would you be sending money anyway? That's my question.
Yeah, never send money, because even if you think you know who it is, it might be a scammer portraying themselves as whoever it is you think it is. So never send money online unless you're there physically with the person.
So make your investment choices yourself, do it yourself, use a channel that you find. And
because it's mostly scams out there. I got scammed a couple of times, so I know that. I think that's just very important. Okay,
so just make sure you're trying to be wary. So, and then just do it yourself, really. Just get into it, invest your money, see how it goes. And how do you build up the confidence, like, to actually go for it and do it? Like, some days, do you not worry that there could be issues in the market, that it's going to go down, because people are always scared about it going down? You're just positive that it's just going to keep going up?
Well, if you did your research, then you will be confident in what you're holding. So with me and Bitcoin, I understand Bitcoin very, very well, more than any other altcoin out there. So when I hold Bitcoin, I'm confident. I don't care if it goes down or up. If it goes down 90%, I don't care. Like,
you generally believe in it.
Yes, there's like no worry, not even in one cell of my body. Everything is fine. Altcoins, however, I never have the same confidence, because I never did as much research. I don't believe in it as much. I don't understand it as much. So if you stick to what you believe in and what you understand, then no emotions will ever affect you.
So all about research. I think that's my problem. I've always wanted to invest. I've always been really involved in it, but I've just never actually been able to take the leap. Like, I mean, I've dabbled a little bit, but I've never felt that confident to do it. And as I say, I've got friends that seem to do crypto, but I've never really known what to do. So that's part of my learning curve, is actually finding out how to do it. So the fact you have so much confidence and it's all about research is really good. And is there any other advice that you'd want to give someone that's just like really starting out, something they should look out for? Any like red flags?
Not really. I would just tell people that no matter what you do in crypto or any other business in the world, I think the mindset is the most important thing. You need the mindset. You need to believe in yourself. You have to set high goals and believe that you can achieve these goals, and also believe that you deserve the best. If you feel that you deserve your dream life, if you feel like you deserve unlimited wealth and happiness, then you will achieve it.
It's interesting you say that, because I feel like a lot of people actually would, like with your background, never really seem to dream about how big they can make it. And the fact that you even say that, you could have pushed yourself even more. I mean, it's crazy what you've done in 4 years, and just from crypto. Well, I think you've taught me loads today, and I think I'm definitely on the new learning curve. I need to get ready. I think you've convinced me that I just need to take the leap and do it. But so thank you so much, Carl, for joining us. Thank you. Have a great day.